Welcome, collectors and history enthusiasts, back to my all-old rare coin channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic coins in American numismatic history, the USA Liberty half-dollar coin, minted between 1776 and 1976. This coin isn't just a piece of currency, it's a piece of history, celebrating both America's past and its future. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a beginner with a growing interest in rare coins, this Liberty half-dollar has a lot to offer. So sit tight as we explore what makes this coin so special and why it could be worth a staggering sum today. The Liberty half-dollar coin was first minted in 1794, and it went through several changes over the years, but the coin we're discussing today, produced in 1976, has a particularly fascinating backstory. It was struck as part of a national celebration marking the 200th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. This bicentennial coin was designed to honor the country's rich heritage and symbolize the unity and strength of the American people. If you've ever seen the 1776 to 1976 Liberty half-dollar, you'll notice that the coin's design is quite different from the typical Liberty half-dollars of earlier years. The reverse of the coin features a bold depiction of the Liberty Bell superimposed over the 13 stars, representing the original 13 colonies of the United States. Above the bell is the inscription, United States of America, and beneath it reads, half-dollar. The front side, or obverse, showcases a profile of the famous Minuteman statue, symbolizing the quick response of the American colonies to the British, which was key to their victory during the American Revolution. What makes this coin truly stand out, though, is its connection to the history it represents. With the 200th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, this coin symbolizes more than just the nation's beginning. It serves as a reminder of the sacrifices, struggles, and triumphs that shaped the United States into the powerful nation it is today. It's a tribute to the courage and determination of the Founding Fathers, the soldiers who fought for freedom, and the generations that followed in their footsteps. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so valuable. While the Liberty half-dollar from 1776 to 1976 was minted in relatively high numbers, there are certain factors that make some of these coins extremely valuable today. First and foremost, it's important to note that the condition of the coin plays a major role in its worth. Coins that are still in mint condition, without scratches or signs of heavy wear, are highly sought after by collectors. Another factor that drives up the value of this coin is its rarity. Not all of these Liberty half-dollars are created equal. Some feature minting errors or unique characteristics that make them one of a kind. For example, coins that were minted with slight design flaws or oddities in the metal can fetch higher prices. These special variants are what truly catch the attention of coin collectors and investors. One of the rarest and most valuable variants is the 1976 S-proof coin. This version was specially minted for collectors and has a mirror-like finish that sets it apart from regular circulation coins. The proof coins were produced in smaller quantities, which makes them rarer and more desirable among collectors. The condition and specific features of these coins can dramatically increase their value, with some fetching incredible prices at auctions. If you're wondering just how much this coin could be worth, the answer may surprise you. While a typical 1776 to 1976 Liberty half-dollar might not bring in much more than its face value, around $1 to $2, some of the rarer, high-quality specimens can sell for much more. Now, for the big reveal. If you happen to have an uncirculated 1776 to 1976 Liberty half-dollar coin in mint condition, or perhaps a rare variant like the 1976 S-proof coin, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Some of these coins have been known to sell for as much as $90,000. That's right, $$90,000 for a single Liberty half-dollar coin, making this piece of history not just a collectible, but a serious investment. So, if you're lucky enough to have one of these coins tucked away in your collection or even hiding in a drawer somewhere, it's time to take a closer look. You might just be holding a valuable treasure that could change your life. Now, top 10, we're about to dive into a coin that may have slipped under the radar for many, but it's one that has a fascinating history and could be worth much more than you might expect. We're talking about the USA Liberty half-dollar coin, specifically the 1992 P version. This coin, minted over 3 decades ago, carries a significant value in the world of numismatics, especially for those in the know. The Liberty half-dollar coin has been around for many years, and its design is an iconic representation of American pride. The 1992 version, however, is unique in several ways that make it an exciting discovery for collectors. While most people are familiar with the typical designs of this coin, such as the one with Benjamin Franklin's portrait or the more modern Kennedy half-dollar, the 1992 P version tells its own story. To understand why the 1992 P Liberty half-dollar is so special, we need to take a quick trip through time. By 1992, the United States had been using the Kennedy design on the half-dollar coin for over 3 decades. The obverse side of the coin features the well-known portrait of President John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated in 1963. This image of Kennedy, who remains a symbol of American leadership, has been a staple on the half-dollar for years, and the 1992 version is no exception. However, the true value of the 1992 P Liberty half-dollar is less about the design and more about its rarity and condition. Unlike other coins that were minted in high quantities during that era, some of the 1992 P half-dollars were released into circulation but never really saw much use. Many of these coins were tucked away by collectors or simply remained in circulation longer than expected, making them harder to find in top condition today. What makes this coin so highly coveted by collectors is its low mintage in certain conditions. In 1992, the U.S. Mint struck millions of these coins, but due to various reasons, such as people holding onto them or avoiding their use in everyday transactions, some coins have remained in better than average condition. The scarcity of these higher quality coins on the market drives up their value. One key factor in determining the value of the 1992 P Liberty half-dollar coin is the condition of the coin itself. Coins that have been carefully preserved, without any scratches, dents, or excessive wear, are significantly more valuable than those that have been circulated. A coin that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition is a true gem for collectors. The more flawless the coin, the higher its potential worth. Another important aspect that collectors look for is whether the coin has been graded by a professional grading service, like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), or Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS). A coin that is certified as being in mint state or proof condition is highly prized, as these coins are considered to be of the highest quality and have the best chance of bringing in top dollar when sold at auction. Now, let's talk about the actual value of this coin. While many 1992 P Liberty half-dollar coins may be worth just a few dollars depending on their condition, the truly exceptional pieces can fetch astronomical prices. And it's not just about having a coin in decent shape, it's about finding that perfect, uncirculated specimen that has been carefully preserved for decades. It's not uncommon for these near-perfect coins to be sold for thousands of dollars, especially at well-known coin auctions where collectors are eager to outbid each other for rare and high-quality pieces. But here's the moment you've been waiting for. If you have an uncirculated 1992 P Liberty half-dollar in top-notch condition, it could be worth $40,000. That's right, $40,000 for a single coin. This kind of value is mind-blowing for a half-dollar that was originally intended for everyday transactions. It just goes to show how much demand there is for rare, well-preserved coins and how the right piece of currency can turn into a small fortune. So, if you've got a collection of coins lying around or you've come across a 1992 P Liberty half-dollar coin, it's time to take a closer look. Even though this coin may look like just another piece of pocket change, its potential value could truly surprise you. Now, top 1, we have a truly special coin to talk about, the USA Liberty half-dollar coin from 1972. While this coin might not seem like much at first glance, it holds a fascinating history and could potentially be worth far more than you might expect. If you're into coin collecting, or simply love uncovering hidden gems, stick around because we're about to dive into everything that makes this coin so unique and valuable. The Liberty half-dollar, known for featuring President John F. Kennedy on its obverse, has been a prominent piece of American currency since the 1960s. However, the 1972 edition is where things start to get interesting. In 1972, the United States Mint struck a significant number of these half-dollars at both the Denver and Philadelphia mints, and the D-Mint mark indicates that this particular coin came from the Denver Mint. But what sets the 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar apart from other coins from the same year? First, let's take a quick look at its design. The obverse features a stunning profile of President John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, who was assassinated in 1963. This iconic image was designed by artist Gilroy Roberts and has been a constant feature on the half-dollar since it was first introduced in 1964. On the reverse, you'll find a classic design of the heraldic eagle, a symbol of strength and power that has long been associated with the United States. Now, while the 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar isn't particularly rare in terms of mintage, millions were struck, it's the specific characteristics of certain coins that make them stand out in the numismatic world. For example, certain 1972 D half-dollars are known for having unique features that can make them significantly more valuable. These could include slight design variations or even errors in the minting process that make them stand apart from the more common versions. In particular, some of these coins were struck with imperfections such as die cracks, double strikes, or off-center minting. These minting errors are a goldmine for collectors because they create one-of-a-kind pieces that stand out from the crowd. If you happen to find a 1972 D half-dollar with one of these errors, you may have just uncovered a rare treasure that could skyrocket in value. But what really makes the 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar a noteworthy coin in the eyes of collectors is its rarity in high-grade conditions. As you might imagine, most coins from the 1970s were circulated extensively, meaning that most of them are in far from perfect condition. The 1972 D, being one of the coins that was widely used, has a lot of examples that show wear, scratches, and other signs of heavy circulation. However, coins that were kept in mint condition or were carefully preserved have become increasingly rare and are highly sought after. In the world of coin collecting, the term high-grade refers to coins that have minimal wear and are in near-perfect condition. These high-quality coins can command significant premiums. So, if you happen to come across a 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar that looks almost as good as the day it was minted, you're in luck, because that coin could be worth much more than you think. Additionally, the value of a 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar also depends on whether it has been professionally graded by a reputable coin grading service such as the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A coin with a high grade from one of these organizations is considered a true gem and can be sold for a premium price. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the value of the 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar coin. While most of these coins may only be worth a few dollars, depending on their condition, the truly exceptional examples, those in mint condition or with rare minting errors, can fetch extraordinary amounts at auction. If you're fortunate enough to have a pristine, uncirculated 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar, or one with a rare minting error, you could be holding onto a valuable piece of American history. In some cases, the price for these coins has been known to reach as much as $71,000. That's right, $71,000 for a single 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar coin. This just goes to show that even coins that might seem like common currency can be worth an impressive sum if they meet the right criteria. So, if you have any old coins lying around or come across a 1972 D-Liberty half-dollar in your coin hunts, make sure to check its condition closely. You never know, you might just have a rare treasure in your hands, waiting to be discovered. Next, top 5. We're going to uncover the secrets of a coin that has flown under the radar for many but holds incredible potential for those who know what to look for. We're diving into the world of the USA Liberty half-dollar coin, specifically the 1983 P version. This coin, while not as well known as some of the more iconic coins in U.S. history, has a fascinating backstory and could be worth far more than its face value. If you're into coin collecting or just enjoy discovering hidden treasures, stay tuned, because this coin might just surprise you. The Liberty half-dollar coin is a staple of American currency, and it's most famously associated with the image of President John F. Kennedy. The Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964, just months after the tragic assassination of the 35th president. It became a symbol of both the man and the times, and since then, it has appeared on half-dollar coins in circulation every year. The 1983 P. Liberty half-dollar is no exception, and it's part of a series that includes several years of mintage at the Philadelphia Mint, denoted by the P. mint mark. So, what makes the 1983 P coin stand out in the world of numismatics? While millions of these coins were minted, there are several key factors that can significantly increase their value, and that's where collectors start to pay attention. First, let's talk about the design of the coin. On the obverse, you'll find the classic portrait of President John F. Kennedy, designed by artist Gilroy Roberts. This image of Kennedy has become a lasting symbol of American leadership and resilience. On the reverse, you'll see the familiar eagle design, which was created by artist Frank Gasparo. The eagle is clutching an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and strength, but while the design is timeless, it's the rarity and condition of the 1983 P. Liberty half-dollar that make it an appealing find for collectors. Over time, most coins that were produced in large quantities, like the 1983 P, were used in everyday transactions. As a result, many of these coins have been heavily circulated, showing signs of wear, scratches, and other damage. However, there's a special breed of collectors who focus on coins that have been well preserved, those that have avoided the usual wear and tear of daily use. If you happen to have a 1983 P coin in pristine condition, it could be worth significantly more than its original face value. In fact, the real value in a coin like the 1983 P Liberty half-dollar lies in finding examples that have been kept in uncirculated or near mint condition. Coins that are free from the typical blemishes of circulation, with sharp details and no noticeable damage, are highly sought after in the numismatic community. The reason for this is simple: coins that are in mint condition are far rarer than those that have been heavily circulated. And because there's a limited supply of uncirculated coins, collectors are often willing to pay top dollar to add these pristine examples to their collections, but that's not all. There's another layer to the value of the 1983 P Liberty half-dollar. Some of these coins were struck with minor errors during the minting process. Whether it's a small die crack, a slight misalignment, or an oddity in the design, these types of minting errors can make a coin much more valuable. In the world of coin collecting, errors are highly prized because they make the coin unique. If you happen to stumble upon a 1983 P Liberty half-dollar with one of these minting flaws, you could be holding a true treasure. Error coins are often worth much more than regular, non-error versions, and collectors love the idea of owning a piece of history that's unlike anything else. Now, you might be wondering, what kind of price can you expect for a 1983 P Liberty half-dollar in excellent condition, or one with a minting error? While most of these coins are worth only a few dollars in average condition, the ones in pristine or uncirculated form, particularly those with rare minting errors, can fetch impressive sums at auction. In fact, it's not uncommon for these coins to be sold for thousands of dollars, depending on their quality and rarity. But here's the real kicker: the most valuable 1983 P Liberty half-dollar coins have been known to sell for as much as $67,000. Yes, you heard that right, $67,000 for a single coin. That's an incredible value for a coin that, at first glance, may seem like just another half-dollar. It's a perfect example of how coin collecting isn't just about the coins themselves, but about the condition, rarity, and unique characteristics that can make any coin, even one as seemingly ordinary as a 1983 P Liberty half-dollar, into a high-value collectible. So, the next time you come across a 1983 P Liberty half-dollar, don't just brush it off as pocket change. Take a closer look. If the coin is in excellent condition, or if you spot a rare minting error, you could be sitting on a valuable piece of American history. Last coin, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the USA Liberty half-dollar coin from 1973. This particular coin, though part of a series that's been circulating for decades, is one that carries more value than you might think. It might surprise you just how much this seemingly simple coin can be worth today. The Liberty half-dollar is well known for featuring President John F. Kennedy, and the 1973 version is no different. When the Kennedy half-dollar was introduced in 1964, it was meant to honor the late president after his tragic assassination. The obverse side of the coin features a portrait of JFK, designed by artist Gilroy Roberts, capturing his youthful determination and leadership. The reverse side, designed by Frank Gasparo, depicts a striking eagle, symbolizing strength, unity, and the power of the United States. However, despite its widespread circulation during the 1970s, the 1973 Liberty half-dollar is more than just another commemorative piece of currency. Like many coins in the U.S. Mint's production, the true value of this coin lies not only in its historical significance but in its condition and rarity. While millions of these coins were struck, not all of them were kept in great condition. Most of the coins minted in 1973 ended up in daily circulation and were subject to wear and tear, meaning many of them are no longer in the pristine state that would make them highly valuable to collectors. If you're looking for the real gems in the world of coin collecting, it's those coins that were carefully preserved, kept away from the daily grind of spending, and avoided the usual signs of aging. The 1973 Liberty half-dollar, in particular, can be extremely valuable if you happen to find one in mint condition. You see, in the world of numismatics, mint condition means a coin that has barely been touched by time, with sharp details and no visible damage. Such coins are considered highly prized among collectors, who are always on the lookout for rare, high-quality specimens to add to their collections. But what truly sets the 1973 Liberty half-dollar apart from others in this series is its scarcity in perfect condition. Over time, many of these coins have been subjected to handling, which leaves them with scratches, dings, and other imperfections. Coins that survived the decades in excellent shape, however, are becoming increasingly rare. And when you consider the demand for high-grade coins among serious collectors, the value of a 1973 Liberty half-dollar in superb condition can skyrocket. In addition to the coin's condition, another factor that could increase its value is the possibility of minting errors. The U.S. Mint occasionally produces coins with flaws during the striking process. These errors can range from minor issues, such as double strikes, to more significant ones like misaligned designs or off-center strikes. Error coins are highly sought after because they are unique, and their rarity in the marketplace can drive up their value exponentially. A 1973 Liberty half-dollar that has been struck with a noticeable minting error could be worth far more than a typical coin of the same year. Now, let's talk about what you could expect to receive for a 1973 Liberty half-dollar that's in top-tier condition. For most coins of this vintage, the value is relatively modest, often only a few dollars in circulated condition. However, the story changes dramatically when you talk about high-grade examples. A coin that has been carefully preserved, ideally graded by a reputable service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can be worth much more. Here's where things get even more exciting. The most exceptional 1973 Liberty half-dollars can fetch an eye-popping price in the market. When a coin is in flawless, uncirculated condition, it becomes a prized possession for collectors, and the competition to own it can drive up the price significantly. Coins with rare minting errors can be worth even more. In fact, if you happen to own one of these pristine or error-filled examples, it could be worth an incredible $82,000. That's right, $82,000 for a single 1973 Liberty half-dollar. It's truly amazing to think that a coin, which was once used as simple currency, can now hold such tremendous value. So, if you're sifting through your old coins, or happen to come across a 1973 Liberty half-dollar, it might be time to take a closer look. It could be the key to a significant find, especially if it's in great condition or has one of those rare minting errors. You never know, you might just have a small fortune sitting in your collection. Thanks for tuning in to this deep dive into the 1973 Liberty half-dollar. We hope you've enjoyed learning about this fascinating coin and its potential value. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of our future coin discoveries. Keep hunting, and remember, the next coin you stumble upon could be worth a lot more than you think. Happy collecting!